opened up this team fight that maybe shouldn't have been opened up with SRG's lineup.
Yeah, bowling is amazing, man.
Yo, guys, what's up?
Hey, that's
What's
great.
up?
I have
What's
my own
up?
bowling
What's
ball,
up?
do you?
Welcome
Oh,
to
really?
the stream,
No, I don't.
everybody. Bro, SRG almost lost.
I have two. Custom made and everything.
My
SRG
favorite sport
almost
is Mobile
lost,
Legends back then, you know?
guys. What the hell?
More pay, please. Thank
Guys,
you
is
very
that a
much.
sport? I mean, it's e-sport. I'll say that.
Yeah. Although I do have to say, again, Slangway Giants, they won, but they're not out of the fire because
I don't know why this is.
there's so many things they gotta fix, Brigida.
I agree.
Brigida. What?
Brigida.
Brigida.
Yeah, thanks, Lethal. I don't know if it's enough time though. I don't know if it's enough time.
Okay,
It's
we'll see.
less than 24 hours because I think they're having their next match tomorrow. Like all other elimination matches are happening tomorrow, so let's hope for the best. Hopefully though, this has been enough learning experience for SRG moving forward.
We'll see. It certainly was an experience for GK Esports. Maybe didn't end the way that they wanted, but of course they found a way to bounce back. Got to hold their heads up high for this game 2. We had a chance to have an exit interview with Shin talking about what it feels to have his key crushed and what this journey meant to them.
We're backstage now with Shen. What happened in that match?
We kinda
You can talk into the mic a little bit.
we were playing good. Everything was good. We kinda like rush every set. Kinda rush, you know. That's why the game get out of hand, you know.
Okay.
That's the problem.
So that was game 3, or from game 1 as well?
I think game 1 and game 3.
Game 1 and game 3.
We kinda rushed a bit.
Okay, because in game number 2, I think that was a valiant effort. 10,000 gold lead for you guys. You guys are definitely on the right track. What is it? Was it a communication error? Was it a shot call error? What made it so rushing?
Yeah, I think we always like good with the draft. After that, we moved to the gameplay. I think everything was like comfortable to play, and everything was good. Everyone doing his job, so it was good, you know. It was a good match for us. Yeah, that's it.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is everyone
Welcome to the
fine as well?
stream, guys. I'm trying to like set up.
They're fine.
Except because we could win, but yeah, I mean it's fine.
You were very close. You were very close.
Shots,
What
shots,
lesson
shots,
did
shots,
you
shots.
learn from this match?
Why'd
about
you
guys?
win?
I mean to be more calm, you know. It's like we don't
I'm
rush
supporting
everything,
both
like,
teams.
we just play. We just fight when we need to fight. That's all.
What did you think
crazy
caused
that
it?
one
Was
of
it
them is
like the
gonna go to the
adrenaline
lower
rush?
bracket.
Yeah, I think it's like, you know, we're winning and we like wanna fight. You know,
What am
so
I supposed to do here?
it's like, you know, kinda like this.
There's definitely a lot of things that you can learn from this match, and obviously we're very excited to see you come back onto the international scene. That was a very valiant effort. Thank you so much for being here. Is there anything else that you want to say before you leave?
Today, guys, I hope you
going to
enjoy it again.
dress.
Next time we will do our best, you know, to make you feel better, you know.
Okay,
Okay, once again, thank you, and we're throwing over back to you guys.
right here.
We appreciate you, Shin. Not easy to do those exit interviews. Obviously, you're feeling the emotion. You haven't even had time to process it. Then a Eterna is making you nervous when you're in there, so I understand it. But thank you so much. GK Esports, they go down. Selangor Red Giants continue. They'll have another match, which will be elimination.
Welcome to the
or
stream.
their
Welcome
chance
to the
be
stream,
promoted
guys.
into our knockout stages. Coming up next, Yangon Galacticos take on Pro Esports. Nobody's going home here or with ONIC and Aurora Gaming. These are the 4 best teams in Group B so far, and they are looking to prove who are the best 2. So
Welcome, guys. Welcome. We just started.
At least $100,000
starting.
going in your pocket.
SRG
after
almost
MSC, so you
lost,
could be
guys.
happy about that. Again, Entity 7,
Isn't that
Team
crazy?
Liquid, one of those teams going home. Lower bracket game to end the
SRG
day.
almost
Gosh,
lost.
it's going to be a lot of fun, guys. I cannot wait. Make sure you get your pick'ems in for what you think is going to happen in this next matchup. Yangon Galacticos, they've been playing really, really well, but can they stall? Can they change? Can they outdraft Pro Esports? Because they have been one of our top teams also. We'll find out a little bit more on that after these 2 dance. We'll actually give you a dance break. This is what they're like off camera. Now you're finally seeing a little bit of it. Thank you, Jim, for catching that as well. I've got some fun people on the panel. We've got some fun coming up in Acecraft. If you love the game, well, guess what? There's a new way to play in co-op. We fly together. Check it out. We'll be right back.
That's how you two want to do. Turn down a little, please, the quality of the stream. Turn down a little, please, the quality of the stream. I should turn down the quality of the stream. Maybe I should increase the quality of the stream. I should turn it down. The quality of the stream is too much. What? I don't know.
A lot of people are haunted by their past. I'm inspired by it.
They're not just playing for themselves, they're really playing for their entire family.
They have defeated their demons! They have crushed the curse! He thinks he can come in here and play my game! He knows nothing! Let's go!
Tyler won, you're done.
Yo, hi, welcome to the stream.
This ain't no regular thing. Came for the ring, you know what I mean? You see my name in the lights. Better keep waiting, champion.
I get it.
We were there. For every click, every clutch, every respawn. We were there for the years of grind. And we're here. Now. The proud founding partner of EWC. Powering the biggest event in gaming. Shoulder to shoulder with the world's best. Making history. Greatness deserves a stage. Lenovo Legion. Reach your impossible.
Good.
Greatness deserves a stage. That's why we have the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet here, Stage 3 at EWC 2026. And by the way, if you want to be involved, if you're here, maybe you're going here and then going home, maybe you've been watching the games online on our YouTube and Twitch channels, you can literally become a co-streamer and earn prizing. That's right, based on how many hours you get watched, there are certain tiers of prizing you can earn for your community, engaging in your co-stream, being a part of all the action, whether it's at the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet we've got here, the STC Arena, or the Kadia actually Gauntlet, where we have the Battle Royale Arena where I started this show. All of these stages are great ways for you to cover the action, be a co-streamer, and maybe even level up your stream and the prizes that you earn. Make sure to scan that QR code and check it out if you want to be involved. Welcome back to the Lenovo Legion Gauntlet. My name is Rain Day. I'm joined again by Brigida and LaFell, and they're very, very professional.
I do gotta say, I don't know how she does this. It's so hard sitting like this.
I can't even, it's not.
You need to move forward a bit. You have to sit on the edge of your seat.
It does get easier.
This is a really good point, because I have to talk about pain. You know, this is for me. I saw Shiver sitting in this moment for Dota 2.
Nice,
and she
nice.
crossed her legs.
Now the sound is gone.
She crossed her legs and she held the tablet on her lap. So I'm just like, okay, this will work. If I hold this for 30 more seconds, I'm gonna fall off my chair. Okay, this is not functional. So I don't know how they do it. Brigida, you got the cross leg buff. I mean,
we're too big.
LaFell, I mean, look
at my thighs.
It's the soccer thigh, the football thighs.
Bro, SRG almost lost. What the fuck?
There you go. I'm too strong.
I don't know. She's been kind of winning the fights you guys been having off stage.
We don't reveal that.
Okay, sorry. That's too much. Well, can we reveal a little bit of how this is going to work as you guys continue to do the mock arena? I'll take over for here, because we have a very important dynamic to be determined. You know how we have those upper bracket winners, right? We're going to see one in this next game show up. We're going to have another one in the following game. When you reach the upper bracket, you are going to be ranked based on your ability to go 2-0 and have a total fastest game winning time, which means if you won every game in 10 minutes, well, what, 4 games, 40 minutes, that's going to probably be the fastest time. But let's say one game was 20, one game was 15. Well, another team who also qualifies, if they have a lower average time, will beat you. Now, let's say there's a crazy scenario, guys, and they have the exact same long time in terms of winning every single match to the second. Well, then we will have the single fastest match victory be the time. That will be the decider if it goes there. I can't imagine it going there, but that is how you will do it. And what's the point? You get to choose in that order who you play against. And LaFell, I know you've been at other MLBB international events. It's working differently. You can choose from anybody in any group.
I do have to say, though, based on just my memory, I feel like the fastest should be Aurora. They had a game below 10 minutes, and then even after that, it's like only in the teens. So I feel like if they're able to get a quick win over ONIC later on, they'll be first pick. And I gotta
if they keep it up.
I gotta say, having first pick to choose who your opponent is gonna be, that's gonna be a huge advantage. Huge. Wait. Huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
I agree. Huge.
Huge.
You know why?
Why?
I don't think you want to choose anyone, honestly, from the
You don't want the group B ones.
Yeah,
The group B's.
Yeah, maybe not, right? Whoever gets to advance, honestly. So, like, any choice will be difficult.
Yeah.
Either way, you'd probably want to choose where you feel you'd be more efficient. How?
I love it. No, I will say something here. Game 2 coming up. Let's start moving our way into it. We're having a lot of fun today. Yengo and Galacticos, they're going to be jumping on with Pro Esports, and this is the rise of the challengers. 2 dark horses. One will rise above. But if you've looked at the way that they've played, Brigitte, they don't look like dark horses. They're not playing like them. 2-0s for these teams. They have been dominant in their showcases so far.
Yeah, Pro Esports pushing SRG to the limit, and their jungler being such a standout player too. You see the highlights from Coily on the Hirara, and I must say it's very MVP deserving if we ever get to actually label an MVP per series. But on the other side, I don't think you can just talk about Coily. You gotta talk about Han. Han has also been an exceptional jungler, especially in the current meta. And it's interesting because Yangon Galacticos seem to have a really decent grasp of the meta, other than the fact that you're expecting them to be very unorthodox. But they're coming here into MSC with a not so out of the meta play style just yet, because every single time I look at Blink, I just can't help but think, like, is he going for something new?
Yeah, exactly.
Is he going Hellcurt? Because we saw the Hellcurt in GK instead earlier today, right?
What if somehow there's like a Eudora role? We don't know.
Oh, we'll never know.
And I believe these 2 teams played against the teams we just saw, right? They were the ones who took out SRG and GK Esports, which ended up being pretty evenly matched. I mean, especially after that sub, which changed the dynamic, maybe that would have been a game that went 20 minutes towards the very end of game 3. So both of these teams on the upper side very well could be matched up.
Are you okay, Ringday?
She is. Brigitte, okay? Did something happen?
Be professional, guys.
We're
be professional.
Oh, God, I can't join you. I wish. I got to last all day up here. You guys get to leave after this series, so I have to take care and pace myself. Yengo Galacticos, their squad comes in. You mentioned Han being able to be a star jungler. That has been the focus so far with the Lings, the Hararas, the Fannies being banned. Will Han continue to have that impact? Yengo Galacticos and their road to EWC is hoping to prove successful. If they can get a win here, it will be everything they hope for and put them on the road for even more.
Yep, it's a really great showing.
We start Young Galacticos on MSL Season 1. After we lose in M7, all of us, including the player and the coaching staff, decided to do better. I think we can win this one because of the mindset we adjust and the maturity of all the members of Young Galacticos. They are expecting to be a champion. If we achieve top 4, it's mean a lot in terms of the pride of Myanmar, because back then on M2, Myanmar is one of the top teams.
They done it. They have done the unthinkable, and now they make history. The first Myanmar team to make it towards the grand finals of the M2 World Championship.
Bringing the Myanmar back on the top 4, it's mean a lot to the people. As a foreigner, what makes me decide to stay on Young Galacticos is because of the dreams of the players. After losing on M7, I think I am accountable for their dreams. I really want to show them that esports can change life.
I feel like such a great showing for Myanmar, honestly. If you take a look at the performance from YG so far.
For MPLK.
When we win MPLKH, of course we are excited because we've been having this dream for many years already, and it's our first time winning, and we qualified to play on international stage, which even make me more happy and excited.
Your mastermind. Live the trophy.
After we winning, I feel so impressive to come back to EWC because like since last year I didn't make it right now. Yeah, back to the EWC feels so impressive.
See you soon. Now on to Kenji. It's a double kill for Seoul, and it's a 2-0 clean sweep for See You Soon.
The Cambodian Owls will fly onward again.
Because like last time I come here and I just make it to top 5 and top 8. So for the best player that I had, I think we can make it to the grand final.
In pro sport, we are like a family. We have a good bonding, so I'm pretty confident with them. They always talk out to me like, it's okay, don't feel pressure, just enjoy the game.
Yo, Zero, welcome to the
For
stream,
us,
bro.
it's like a dream to represent our country. Not many get the chance to do it, and when we have the chance, we gotta do our best.
អរគុណអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាដែលគាំទ្រ Pro Esports ហើយកុំភ្លេចគាំទ្រពួកយើងនៅ EWC 2026
While that key in sight in that slow-mo shot, it is not up for grabs just yet. These teams are not facing elimination. They're facing something even greater, a chance to get that much closer to that $1 million first place prize as Lafell and Brigida get serious, ready to go. We got to start talking about this matchup, guys. I mean, quick thoughts after seeing those two roads to get to EWC. You know, Cambodia representing their country, Pro Esports said. I mean, that's a big deal.
I agree. I think for the longest time we're so used to
this
seeing
game will be interesting
CFU
as well
on the international stage, but it's
First
always
team
a
to
struggle
go
for them to make
to
it
the
far. Though they
playoffs,
did get some upsets, and
YG
I'm very
or Pro Esports.
close to getting upsets a couple times in the previous internationals that we've seen them. The confidence and the way that you hear Pro Esports talk about their team and each other, I think that says a lot about the amount of practice and the amount of connection that they have already established. Because I know this is a new lineup for them, but the fact that they're quote-unquote family, like they have really good bonding, and you see that reflect through in-game. I think that adds to what makes them a huge threat here in this competition.
I'm supporting
I mean,
YG
Galacticos and
Pro
Myanmar.
Esports.
Again, you talk about the regional representation. It's not just your team, it's not just your organization, which you have a lot of esports from the same place. You don't really have that here. You have maybe 1 or 2 max. Lafell, this is a huge opportunity to say, well, we got at least $100,000 in top 8 if we win.
And again, this is where there's a lot of layers when it comes to the motivation of all the players. Because just like you said, Rain Day, there's one for yourself, there's one for your friends, and then your family, and then your organization, and then your country, maybe even region. Like every single win gives you more motivation than the next. And as we're going to jump into this, I can't help but talk about the comparisons of their day one, about how Yangon Galactic...
Other side, we always just get upset. So I don't think we can define like who will be the underdog specifically here in this matchup, which really makes it a must-watch.
Well, trying to learn about this meta and so much involved in this one is all that we can do to help put these two teams together. Dark horses most likely considered here. But will they continue to be? After a performance against each other, they may just find themselves in a position, as you get a little double Rain Day up in here, to support
the game is about to start.
The dream that they come in. Myanmar and Cambodia about to take stage.
Thank you very much, my friend Rain Day. I mean, double Rain Day. That sounds like a good day to me, but we've been having a great one so far. SRG surviving. They continue on. GK's run has ended here. What do you think about that game, Rose?
Ooh, that game, I feel like everybody was on the edge of their seats because, honestly, SRG was so close to bombing out of the group stages, and I don't think anybody saw that coming.
This is what we get here, right? It's the MSC 24 champions that had to fight for their lives in the lower bracket in group stage just to show you how competitive MSC is. That's what we look for. That's what we're here for.
Yes, sir, Milosh. So with that, we move on to the second match of the day, meaning the winner of this match goes to the knockout stages. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Yangon Galacticus.
YG.
This is a team that wants
Bro,
to
I
bring
love
glory
YG so
back
much. I
to their
swear, I
region.
love Myanmar
Will this
like
matchup
mad.
kept them one
And I also
step
love
closer
Cambodia.
to making
But,
their
bro,
dreams
only
a
one team
reality?
will go to the playoffs.
2 teams and 1 ticket to the knockout stages in this matchup.
Like for today, though.
Who doesn't love a dark horse race with 2 generational junglers, one on every single one of these 2 squads? So let's just bring out their opponents, please. Welcome, Pro Esports.
Bro, Esports. Bro, I love these teams. I don't know who's going to win. I don't know who I want to win. I want both of them to go through. I swear.
And they showed it
I
versus
want both
SRG.
teams to go through.
Back to their talent, the fact that this is a perfect storm for a Cambodian team to make the knockout stage once again. I think the recipe for success is all laid out.
Ooh, Milosh, this is going to be a very spicy matchup with that. Boys, you may actually place your keys, and of course, to the captains, don't forget on that little handshake, a fist bump, or heck, will it even happen, Milosh?
Just whoosh away.
Who knows?
Fist bump.
There you go. Once again, this is the battle of the dark horses. One advances to the knockout stages, and one falls for a tighter shot at the knockout stages. That's it from us. Throwing it back to you guys at the studio.
Thank you, Rosa Milos. The dark horse race continues, but again, like I prefaced, anybody who's been watching these games and these 2-0s should think anything but that these 2 teams don't have a chance to win. Their success has not only happened in their region, now they get to do it representing themselves on MSC's stage at EWC 2026. And as we continue to highlight the conversation between who will be the best jungler, which assassin king will reign supreme, we've already seen Prince's stumble, I would say, earlier on in that game, and we've also now got a chance to maybe claim or crown a new king.
And honestly, after game number 1 of Pro Esports going up against SRG, I can't help but really root for Coily, because it's one thing to do good. It's another to actually have a tough game and then clutch it at the end and then closing out the game. So I'm really looking forward to both these teams, especially because personally I don't consider them dark horses anymore. At this point, they're contenders.
They're actual contenders.
Well, coming up in this shop, you have a chance to
I
grab
love
that
Myanmar
new
because they're
interactive
actually
effect. Rhino
crazy,
Day
bro.
is live. Make sure to
Crazy
grab
picks, crazy
your cool
strategy.
stickers. What do you call these guys?
Emotes?
Emotes, yeah.
Emotes. So emotes in the shop. You could spam them in your games when you would get a triple kill, a maniac, a raid,
or just do it just to show people that you got it
before you start laning. Just be like,
As soon as you get in.
As soon as you get in.
Yeah, so what you do is that you clear the minions, you stand in front of your opponents, you recall, and then you spam the emotes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
That's the MLBB
Good analysis, guys.
Show your aura.
Show your aura.
Aura farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more emotes you have.
Aura garden. Nah, it doesn't work that well.
What?
Aura garden, aura farm.
Anyways, in this game, I really feel like because we know that the junglers is going to be pretty crucial. Funnily enough, I really feel like we got to look at the roam matchups, because both the Beleric as well. I mean, like, as much as we want to build by saying that the roam is, I don't know, expanded, because honestly, there is quite a lot of heroes you can use in the roam position, but just by how good Atlas and Beleric is, there really is no reason not to pick them up if they're open, right?
So much roam heroes to
I
expect, especially
like
if you're
YG is
talking
not going
about
home.
late,
If
but at
YG
the same
loses,
time,
I
it's
think
just
YG will
only been on the
face.
Atlas and the Choke.
They will face
You could argue the
TLPH.
same. PP has only been
No,
on the
I
Beleric
think
because we've
it's-
seen that spammed throughout the 3 games they went up against SRG.
Yeah.
So
YG
we
or
haven't seen
Pro
much
Esports will
explore
face
just yet. I think the
TLPH.
most creative they've been in the draft so
Yes.
far was really in the XP lane. Because Yangon, they
So no one is going home
never
today.
use the more common XP lane. It's
Just
always
anyone who
the
loses
Barretts
goes
or
to
the
the
Ruby
lower
that you
bracket.
really got to see from them. So
Dude,
that's
I'm
maybe
coming.
something we're looking at. We know for a fact that Yangon can be creative, but where and until or only which heroes are they willing to be creative with?
Yes, that's a sentence.
And it was a sentence that I liked the first part of, which was that Ruby was a hero we did not see involved in this last matchup whatsoever, because they were really focused on the Mozgov, and they were focused on what was working in terms of banning the Harara, the Ling early on, the Fanny. But maybe we do see a different priority here, especially when we start to get towards the later phases of the draft and ban, where the Ruby does either come out or it gets taken away, and that opens something else.
Well, we're looking at the map here. So far, I feel like for both teams, Flying Cloud should favor them quite a bit because they like to fight. But now Dangerous Grass. And this is what I bring up every single time we're in Dangerous Grass. Sometimes you go autopilot, but where you forget that there's a new grass on the map in front of you, and your opponents might be waiting in there.
But LaFell, realistically, for someone saying, hey, what's going on? This is cool. What's some MLBB? They're in Paris. Let me check this out. Dangerous, like, what does this really do in terms of changing your draft or your pick? Do you ban around it, or is it just something that once you get what you want, you play around it?
It's something that you can utilize an advantage in the draft. For example, you have burst heroes. Since there's more grass, that means there's less vision. With less vision, some people might forget that someone's hiding in this bush, and you immediately kill them all. So picks like the Eudora is good. Picks like the Hilda, where she gets advantages when she gets into a bush, also does pretty good. Catching heroes like the Saber, the Chos, the Kadidas.
Pickoffs.
All of these pickoff heroes love Dangerous Grass.
I love that. Ling and Belleric banned, Freya and Atlas banned. Do you feel like YG say, PP, what else do you got? Because they take the Belleric away right away.
Yeah, they
No Atlas and no Belleric.
Yeah, they saw how comfortable they are actually with these picks. So it's great. I think now that we're in Dangerous Grass, it's all the more reason for them to just go more creative. Go crazy with the picks. There are multiple options out there and potential for pickoffs. But the Valentina...
Interesting ban. Maybe just to open up the draft, trying to force Pro Esports to ban out the AURORA, because if AURORA is let through, you know that's going to be first pick.
So it's both the Belleric Atlas and the potential Ling Hirara banned out.
Actually, no, maybe YG just picks up the Eudora first and be like, yeah, I dare you to pick up AURORA.
That too.
That's a good way to do it, but I feel like this sets up a good thing for YG, and this is where you want in this part of the pick. Because obviously, if you get the AURORA, great. If not, you get the Eudora, most likely to counter. So they feel pretty good. I think that the question is, if you give Han the AURORA, you still have a Fanny you could prioritize.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
On the side of Coily.
But that was Yangon who also used the Fanny recently.
Oh my
Mars,
God, we
forgot. I mean, rarely picked up, right? So now they can pick up the Eudora +1 plus the Fanny.
Oh.
And the Phoveus. That's very interesting. Didn't thought the Phoveus would get picked up this early, considering that there's quite a lot of EXP that can fight against a Phoveus.
Yeah.
Like the Alice, Uranus.
You just probably be a bit more careful with the gold lane pick, given this. You already have a Phoveus and a Fanny to deal with, so...
Wow.
That takes out probably a Harith option here for YG.
Or play double fighters.
But they can do that too, honestly.
Right? They can play double fighters if they want.
But if they go double fighter at this point, then the jungle options are...
I think a AURORA is still fine, but maybe the mid. It needs something like a Kimi or something. Whoa.
Maybe no double fighters.
Hero.
Whoa.
Coming up, it's the Fredrin.
This feels very patch.
Yes, that's the best way to put it. This feels very pre-patch. Pro Esport already having a proactive kind of draft, and then YG, a lot of control. Right, basically every single hero here has a way to fight and control the fight. When it comes to a Pro Esport, just like, I'm cooler than you.
Yeah, I think a Lilia looks
Patrick
good
is
here.
cool.
Oh, Glue. Yeah.
Why did
I thought you were shouting out Patrick. Patrick.
Hey, you know what? Patrick Production is also cool, all right? Coolest guy ever. He's the kind of guy you buy ice cream for.
But he means the SpongeBob skin, Patrick, that Glue gets to be in-game.
Well, they banned out the Arlott still. Well, again,
weird,
it's Arlott Fredrin, yes, but...
I mean, like, they already have the counters for it, so... I feel like they should have banned something like an Atlas, right? Atlas, Uranus, because they do well against the Phoveus.
Ruby's still available, but not necessary now at this point.
Yeah. There's just so much threat for the mid lane too for Pro Esport. Like, you could pair a very annoying mid lane with the Glue. I think there's still like the option of
Eudora is still available.
Lilia Eudora. You mentioned that as well. But the fact that they took out an Arlott, is there just something they don't want to break formation?
And look at this, YG, they ban out the AURORA because, again, even though they don't have an assassin just yet, you just know that EXP is going to be a damage dealer, the gold laner is going to be a damage dealer, and having a mid trio like Marcel and Fredrin always in front of your face, AURORA has an easy time to stun both of them. AURORA will disrupt them quite a bit. And now even the Barats gets banned out as well. So they're drafting in a way that makes sure that their EXP laner gets the win, but again, there are options here. It almost looks like they want YG to use something like an Alice or Uranus that's, you know, I would say not super front-heavy tanky. Like the tankiness of a Uranus as well as the Alice is from healing, not necessarily because they have a lot of HP.
But speaking of that, I think pro esports are yet to pick up something to deal with the massive HP that could come through for YG. Like they don't have Shred necessarily just yet when it comes to the team fights. The Moskov you pointed out is still going to be available, yes. But since YG are not going for an assassin, might they be a bit more comfortable to pick up the likes of a carry again?
Maybe, honestly, maybe.
Because you know that it's not going to be an assassin. The roam is a question, the XP lane is a question, so that's only probably the next consideration that they're looking at before locking in their goal lane.
Let's go pro. I'm fan of PP. Oh, he loves PP.
Oh.
Claude. Which is, I mean, very good. Very good. We've seen Claude prioritized in almost every game so far today.
And this game, there's not necessarily a hero that counters Claude just yet.
Yes,
as a matter of fact, the Claude already counters the Gourd, right? So that's also something here where Pro Esports, they have a good dive hero in the Fanny as well as the Claude, and optional dive with the Glue as well as the Fulvia. So this Gourd shouldn't have a good time, but hey, who knows? Maybe YG creates enough space.
Yeah. And what does YG lock in for their gold lane and their